1:15 Greenwich Mean Time, or British Summer Time. Is that right? Yeah. May the 21st, 2026. I am going to do a reading for fixed signs today. I've been drawn to do this for a few days, and today is the day that we're going to do that reading. I was going to sing a lyric then, but decided against it. Good. So let's get to the housekeeping. I have smudged the scene with a kind of sage. Now, I'm not sure what sage that is, but the area has been smudged and the cards have been cleansed. We have 2 crystals, clear quartz and amethyst today. I'm going to use green swan from Glastonbury with more amethyst and other stones to point. And the setup today is we're going to use the Radiant Wise Tarot, a traditional small mini tarot that they have. I've also been using Kim Cran's recently. She's calling at the moment. Her messages are resonating really beautifully in my other work that I do. So we're going to use Kim today. And also we're going to use the Storm Raven. Raven is a big part of this reading, guys, so I will explain that in a minute. And we will put a charm or 2 at the end. And as if that wasn't enough, guys, we're going to roll the astro dice for any additional information or astrological zodiac signs. So before I do anything, I want to just make sure that you glance this amazing t-shirt here, which is a crop circle. I'm still in crop circle mode, guys, living here in the southwest of the UK in Somerset. Have a look, take that in, that beautiful crop circle. That crop circle was from Milk Hill in Wiltshire way back in 2001. So amazingly, 25 years ago, this beautiful crop circle appeared there. I've never been to Milk Hill, Wilts. We used to live in Wilts, but I missed that one. In fact, we weren't there then. 2001, we were still living abroad in Germany. Yes. So we didn't come back to the UK till 2002. So that's why I missed that one. Okay, so some of the downloads. Well, I'm going to tell you about all the downloads. So I've been up to the Cosmic Beacon tree today. Those of you who follow me here at Two for Joy know I'm a tree guardian for many trees, but particularly for one big old oak tree, a fairy tree, which is in the middle of a field near where we live. And I just went up to that tree today before this reading and gave it a hug. And it really showed me something very clear. And it was 3 lines meeting at a centre point. And then behind that, the green man, which kind of makes sense. But the 3s appeared in other ways. For me, I knew the green man was relevant to this reading, and also, of course, to that tree. There is a picture of that tree from a distance where you can clearly see the huge face in the tree. And it really is that essence of Mother Nature in the earth, in the trees. You really see that there. And for me, that really is a link to the green man. I will put a link into, or a picture in a post, not quite sure which, of the Cosmic Beacon tree with a big face in the tree. But anyway, basically, he gave, it is a he, yeah, he gave me 3 points, 3 sort of sticks meeting in the middle, and then the picture of the green man. I've done a really bad drawing of it. And the drawing I've done looks more like a lion. So I'm going to just show that to you here. This looks like a lion, doesn't it? I know, sorry. But that was what I saw. That was what I was given when I hugged the tree. Thank you, Cosmic Beacon tree. But also they was showing me that that was it's almost like an inverted or a triangle in another way. It isn't, because obviously a triangle is 3 points, 3 sticks or bars meeting together, and this was the opposite way round, 3 coming into 1 point. So it might be that 3 endeavours you're doing, or something to do with 3s becoming 1, or meeting 3 paths converging, could be that. So they also showed me another way of seeing that was the angel that I often feel is 3 points meeting together here. So here is the body, the head, and the outstretched wings of the angel, stick angel, I call that. So there's something angelic about that message, but also the green man. But also, actually, even if it is a bit liony, Leo liony, we're doing fixed signs today. And as we know, fixed sign is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So that kind of fits as well. But I think the message and the download I'm getting here is definitely we are one, but also three are one. Three become one. So take what resonates from this message, leave the rest. So this will apply to you. If you're a fixed sign, or really, actually, if you've got any Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius in your chart, this reading will apply for you. It's timeless, it's for the collective, it's for the individual, though. As you find this reading, it is for you. What else have we got? Yeah, this morning I was given a very clear message, which was Raven will bring heart to you on its wings. So they showed it to me as a picture, and there were some words. Huge raven, and it was raven, wasn't crow. It was raven. Raven transporting on its back, pulling down, carrying, bringing or bearing, if we like, a huge red heart from above. This felt very, very portentous and important. I can't draw that. I'm not a very good artist. My skills lie elsewhere, but not in art, my friends. But I'll try and describe it as best I can. Raven will bring heart to you on its wings. Really, in a short phrase, that's love from above, is what I feel. But also raven medicine and what raven brings us. And raven, as you know, is one of my main spirit animals, animal guides, animal totems. So raven, very important. Also storm raven. That's why that was very important to use my own deck for this reading. Okay, let's go. We're already 7 minutes in. Wonderful. I think, what am I being drawn to? I think we're going to start with tarot. I've pre-shuffled all the decks. Actually, I've pulled a few cards for myself this morning and had the Ten of Pentacles and some other lovely messages. But I'll put the Ten of Pentacles back. Spirit, may we have, on this auspicious May 21st, 2026, fixed earth sign reading, a tarot card for lovely viewers. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Join this wonderful cosmic healing space here at Two for Joy. Tell your friends and family, get them all to join. If you can, please watch videos to the end, because it really makes a difference on the algorithm, and it helps me and the channel get to the point which we can start to give you more content. If there's anything you'd like me to do, I mean, I have arrived at probably doing the modalities for the zodiac signs, because there's not much of that out there. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, 2. Right. Lovely. Thank you very much, Spirit. Okay. They've given us 2 cards, not 1. Thank you very much. They've given us the 8 of Wands. Just going to scry there a bit. Let's show you that first, actually. Then I'll look. The 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords. 8 of Wands is, of course, something coming in quick. In fact, there's movement, isn't there, in both of these cards? Communication, messages, something coming in quick. Here, 8. 8 is August, so I'm getting Leo again here. Also the Knight of Swords coming in on his charger, sword aloft with a message. I'm going to reach to the author's words, the description in the guidebook. Let me just have a look first, see if there's anything else that's popping off there. Yeah, so something's coming in quickly, but it's because you've done a lot of work. You might have felt stuck on something, and it's going to be unstuck. Something's coming in quickly. Thank the Lord, thank the universe. Yeah, initiative, undertaken activities, the course of the activity, speed. Yeah, things are speeding up. This work, I'm not sure it'll be a surprise to you. It might be a surprise to some of you, but it's because you've done the work, guys. Something's coming in fast now. News. I love it. Okay, so when I look at that, these wands are coming from the left to the right. Feels like the future. So it speaks to the future. Something is coming in quickly now for you, fixed signs. And that is, again, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Because of the work, the graft you've been putting in. You've been growing these wands. Incoming message about your future on some sort of project. And it's number 8. And we said, Leo, August. I'm going to make a note of all the numbers. We've got 3s. We've got 3. We've got 8. Thank you, Spirit. That's wonderful. I'll just put that. Covered my nail in blue there. Thank you. Okay. Accompanying this is, it may be that these are connected. I feel that they are because they came out together. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so it could be the Knight of Swords is bringing you the message that you need to hear quick from the future. Does feel like it, doesn't it? This person bringing in a message. So the Knight of Swords in this deck, it is the traditional Rider-Waite, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Horse looks happy, dashing along in a very floral, dressed up, jazzed up knight with a plume in his helmet, visor up, seeing where he's going, clear message, dashing through. Oh, I have a message. Let's see what they say. What else am I getting there? What's jumping off the card is the red. There's a lot of red. Red in tarot is passion, love, energy. Yeah, something's felt stuck. That's changing very quickly. And someone is bringing you communication. That could be the change itself, about a passion project. And that's interesting, isn't it? Because that fits with the message from the raven. Raven will bring heart to you on its wings. Love from above. Okay, let's look at Knight of Swords. What do the authors say about the Knight of Swords? Ability, courage, capacity, defense, dexterity. Yeah. Wielding a sword, bringing in a message. So, ability, courage, capacity, defense, dexterity. I think you have had all of these things. You've shown all of these things in the manifestation, in the thing you're trying to bring that has felt stuck. You put a lot of energy into it and it's felt stuck, but no longer is it stuck because the Knight of Swords is coming in with communication. So I feel you're going to receive contact from a Knight of Swords in the very immediate future. I'm getting, I think this bank holiday weekend is what I'm feeling. Here we have in British Summertime UK, 21st May. We're Thursday today, but we're rolling into a very nice bank holiday. I will talk about the bank holiday just before I close as well. A bit more about that. Thank you, Spirit. Wonderful. May we have a Kim Kranz? Kim, Spirit, can you give us anything else from Kim? I'm going to just put some more air through these. Oh, okay, 7 of Swords has flown out there. I was going to put some air through, but they're already giving me messages. Can we have another one, please, for that? Ah, anything else from the 7 of Swords? Ooh, 3 of Swords. Anything else, please? Oh my gosh, these are all flying out, flying out. We'll take that one, oops, and leave that one. Oh, I don't know if I should really reshuffle because I haven't aired very well. No, we're going to stick 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. We've got 3 cards, not 2 or 1. Okay. I'm going to scry from those. Let's look at this. We have from Kim. Kim is clarifying the Eight of Wands, the message coming in from the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Wands. Here we have the curled fox. Seven of Wands is, Seven of Swords is normally a bit of movement going on. Defences, battle. Well, I'm drawn particularly to the fox, even though this is a black and white card. There's no colour in this. What I'm getting from this card is it isn't black and white, even though they're showing you that this card is black and white. So there might be something you're not seeing. And what I'm getting here is this wonderful fox, which is the curled fox, who looks like he's asleep, but he's not really. He's got one eye slightly open, watching. Be vigilant. Everything isn't as black and white as you think from the message that you're getting from the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Pay attention. So be vigilant. Keep an eye open. Just keep an eye open there, like the fox. Read the small print, look at everything, go through it, and certainly don't make any quick decisions. I've got a feeling astrologically, and I'm not an astrological expert at all, that it's not a good time to sign documentation or make big decisions. Let me just see what Kim says there, if there's any more infos. Kim. Come on, Kim. Let's have a look. 7th. 777. Secrecy, self-interest. Yes. I was right there, look. 6 of Swords. Oh, did I say 7? It is 6. Sorry, the Roman numerals sort of melded into one. It is the 6 of Swords. Apologies. It is not the 7. I think I counted 7 there. No, it is 7. 7 of Swords. Oh, I see. I'm misreading her text. It is 7. Secrecy, self-interest. Read the small print. Keep an eye open. It isn't as black and white as you're being presented. 6 swords hang in the plain view, while the 7th is tucked under the sly fox's tail. So goes the story and the 7 of Swords. A secret is being kept. You haven't been given all the information, guys. You're either the keeper or the kept from, and it's time to identify which. Deceit and avoidance linger in the air. Face the cause of secrecy or risk ostracizing yourself. Oof, that feels like a rather heavy energy. This feels like a separate message, guys. I'm really not sure this is... It feels like 2 separate messages. I'm not really getting necessarily a link. Possibly. So for some of you, this is a separate message, but for others it is linked to the 8 of Wands and the information and communication from the Knight of Swords. Look at that information. Know that it isn't as black and white as perhaps it's being presented. There is some other information that may be kept from you. I don't think you're keeping information. I think information might be kept from you. It's important that you do this, because if you're not vigilant and you don't do your checks and balances, you may experience a 3 of Swords moment. That's one interpretation of the card in this reading. I'm erring towards the other explanation, which I feel is, this is just calling for due diligence, be discerning, don't take everything at face value, keep an eye open, okay? Don't pin your colours to the mast yet. You've got time. Even if they're here telling you haven't got time, it's black and white, you need to make this, don't. Just don't. It could pan out really well for you, the information communication of the 8 of Wands being brought in by the Knight of Swords, and it could put an end to heartbreak. You might have been breaking your heart about something or suffering heartache in some way, and this is an opportunity, but you need to be careful, you need to be sly, you need to be a little bit vigilant. Don't take everything at face value, question things, and don't pin your colours to the mast straight away. She says for the 3 of Swords, does our Kim, Betrayal, heartbreak, turmoil. A dark and complex card. The Three of Swords is rarely a welcome sight. Its wrath may come in the form of lies, betrayal, cheating, heartbreak. That's funny because lies featured, of course, in the Seven of Swords. There will be emotional entanglement and confusion. Do not try to make any decisions. That's what I said. While in this state, wait for your heart and spirit to mend. Okay. This is really important in light of any messages you're receiving or news coming in. Stand back, take a breath, keep an eye open, don't sign anything, read the small print, consult people who know more about these kinds of things. You can't trust the information 100%. Something is missing. Something's being withheld from you. That's what the message is. And then the third card that Kim has given me as a clarifier, a trilogy clarifier, threes, did we say, didn't we? 3 to the point. Oh, yeah. This is another way of seeing the Three of Swords. 3 swords to a point. 3 swords with a point, to a point. Is the 2, 4, 6, 8 of Pentacles. If you do due diligence, if you give due diligence, do your checks and balances, be careful, don't sign anything, be discerning, the likely outcome of the incoming information is going to be the 8 of Pentacles. I love that. Let me just scry a little bit, see what else I get from this card. So we've got the beautiful spider, of course, 8 again. So yeah, 8s again. There's lots of 8s in this reading. 7 is a number, 3 is a number, 8. Lots. So the spider weaves the web. The hard work is what I'm getting from this. Excuse me, covering everything in blue here, which I don't really want to do. Why is this pen leaking? You should not be leaking, you're a new pen. The 8 of Pentacles, yeah. Here we have a spider at the centre of her universe. What she has woven is utterly beautiful, it's intricate, and it's going to be able to receive and literally receive on the fine gossamer spider's webs the blessings that are falling from heaven. And one of them is love, and that really does relate to that message and download. Raven will bring heart to you on its wings, love from above. So that's what I'm feeling with the 8 of Pentacles there. That's the outcome of the message. But you must exercise caution and care, diligence, discernment, all those things, which I'm sure you'll do. And this is particularly for, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Have a look if you've got those in your chart. Even if you're not a fixed sign, you know, is it rising or sun? I mean, I'm a fixed sign, I'm Scorpio, as you know, with lots of Scorpio in my chart. Let's see what Kim says about 8 of Pentacles. I can find it in her little bookie. Here we go. Oh no, that's Cups. Where's Pentacles? Is it at the end? Oh, it's at the end. She's got it at the end. I didn't know that. 7 and 8. There we go. 8. Kim says this about the 8 of Pentacles. Craftsmanship, skill. Yeah. The world you're building, the thing you're creating, the gift you're giving, the talents you're sharing, putting into this project. Craftsmanship, skill. The spider is a true master of her craft. She weaves against all odds with great skill, intricacy, and confidence. The 8 of Pentacles requires a similar approach. Hone your skills. You are close to finding mastery at your craft. So strive for it. Pay attention to all the details. Wow. That's a really clear message that was through the whole of this message. Pay attention to details. In some cases, this card means you need to find a new hobby, something you truly enjoy, start a project, become good at it. I'm not getting that last bit of the message for this because I think you've already started something. And it's just asking you to keep going and hone your craft. And that the outcome is good. I mean, if 10 is the end, you're 8, you know, you're not far from the end. Keep going with what you're doing. But most important is this incoming message in some way, shape or form. Just give due diligence to that and be cautious. You have not got all the information yet. I'm not even saying that some information is being withheld from you, although it is talking about deception, lies, secrecy. So perhaps it is. But it also might be a case that when great things come to us, they don't come fully formed and plop right into our lap or stand in front of us straight away. They come in dribs and drabs. So you literally can't see everything at the moment. I think there's an element of that in the message. Thank you, Spirit. Wonderful. May we have a storm raven, and then we're going to cast the astro dice just for an additional bit of info, and then we're going to pull some charms. Spirit, may we have a storm raven message, a further message from Raven, who has already said to us this morning, Raven will bring heart to you on its wings, love from above. So please go away and look up Raven, spirit animal, animal guide, Raven medicine. A storm raven card, thank you, Spirit. Incoming news. Be careful. Keep honing your skill. Becoming a master or a mistress at it. Put that good energy there, because it is a passion. I don't think you need to start a new hobby. I mean, some of you might want to, but the message I'm getting here is that you're already doing something. You've already invested lots. Keep doing it. Learning, being inspired by others, being inspired by yourself, by nature, whatever inspires you. Continue to be inspired. Spirit, can we have... They've gone a bit quiet at the moment. Okay. Okay, I think they might want me to do the astro dice first. I'm going to do astro dice. So, here we have the astro dice. Spirit, may we have an additional zodiac sign to accompany the fixed signs reading. Give it a good old long roll. As we know, fixed signs are the signs that have their staying power. They are loyal. But they can have trouble starting a project. But once they get going, they roll on steadily. They're positioned in the middle of each season, as in winter, summer, spring, autumn, fall. Fixed signs are reliable and focused. There you go. Reliable and focused. They excel at maintaining stability and seeing projects through to completion, but they need to learn not to hold on so tight and also know when to let go. Thank you. This really feels like it's a reading particularly for Leo, because they've given us Leo. There we go. So the additional astro roll has given us Leo. There is Leo all over this reading, I have to say, with my green man that looks like a lion. But also that Leo is, of course, a fixed sign. We've got the number 8, which is also talking about strength, but it's August, so that's Leo. Leo is summer. So we are not far away from summer. Well, a few weeks. It's British summer's time. It's June, isn't it? That starts. We're sort of in the middle of spring now, moving towards summer. So in that next season, it may be that I think this message is coming in. I've got one of two things to say there. Either, or simply also because that 8 of Wands is an 8. It might be that the message does come in August. Could be 8 days. It's definitely not going to be 8 months. I think it's this year is what I'm feeling. Thank you, Spirit. So what Leo have I got in my chart? Have I got any? 12th house. Leo and Jupiter, which is the 11th house. The 11th and the 12th house for me. Let's have a look at that. What do they say? 10th, 11th. So 11th is where goals are realised. Groups, organisations, the community. And 12, the collective unconscious. Unconscious and your own unconscious. The void, the great mystery, where you rejoin the universal oneness. There we go. We are one. the triangle. So just letting you know about the thumbnail, as I'm still trying to get some storm raven. Gone very quiet. I'm going to just air them out again. Maybe we have a storm raven for my lovely viewers to round off the reading before we do the charms. So the thumbnail is a green man that I was given by my good friend Mary, that used to belong to her and her boyfriend Jeff, who passed away in 2024. So it's a very special and an important green man there. But I wanted to put the green man as the thumbnail because I literally, when I hugged the cosmic beacon tree, I was shown the three paths into one point with the green man behind it. So it felt that was the best thing to do. And as I say, I will try and put a picture of the cosmic beacon tree as a link or guide you to the post. The post. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm going off piste. Right. The thumbnail. Yeah. So I'll put more information about the thumbnail and a connection to the picture of the actual tree, which I hugged, and which that not green man looking symbol is meant to be. So Storm Raven has given us okay, this is air, and air is Aries, Leo, Sag, isn't it? Is that right? Yeah. Again, guys. Oh, sorry, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the Aquarius might be extra. This might be extra for Aquarius. That's interesting. Okay, so they've given us air. I don't think that's Aries, Leo, Sag. Anyway, the velvet waiting. So the velvet waiting, what does that mean? That means it might be that you've been in the velvet waiting. For me, the velvet waiting are lyrics in one of our songs. See if I can remember to put a link into that. I probably won't. I'm packing up so much into this for you guys. But the velvet waiting is divine timing in a nutshell. We said August, then lots of eights. The message coming in from the Knight of Swords. It says coming in quickly. I mean, if it's August, where are we now? May, June, July, 12 weeks or something in the next few weeks. 8 days, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, something like that. You're going to get some information, I think. Pay attention to it. You don't have all the information. And due diligence. If you don't know, take advice. But the velvet waiting also, I think, in this context of this reading today means you have been in a place of velvet waiting, doing your thing, honing your skill. You're being asked to still do that, continue to do that, even if it feels a bit frustrating. Let go of the frustration, face it and release it. Don't block it, or it builds up into overwhelm, and that doesn't help anyone, doesn't help you, doesn't help your project, doesn't help those around you. So, face it and release it in the fact that you faced it. But the velvet waiting, this is also saying to me, you can turn the waiting period for what you've been waiting for into velvet. It can be softer, it can be smoother, it can be nice to wait in. So that's saying let go of urgency, let go of stress. Trust the universe is bringing you what you desire. It's often the case, isn't it, that we ask for something, we try and manifest something, and then, oh my gosh, it's taking ages. Oh my gosh, when's it going to be here? We've got to let go of all of that. And I'm the worst culprit of that, I can promise you. When is it going to happen? And they're asking you, of course, to have faith. Don't give up. Your message has been heard. Your request has been heard. It's being manufactured, made ready for you, being brought to you. You're being asked to hold that space, practice the velvet waiting, stay in divine timing with grace. It's on its way to you. Trust that. Okay? Wonderful. Couple of lovely charms to close the reading. Wow, this is 35 minutes already. Marvellous. Let's Spirit, may we have a charm for my lovely fixed signs reading, 21st of May 2026, from the heart of the matter, the left arm. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. They've given us a nice enamelled charm, and it is a white flower. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. White is always divine for me. Divinity speaking to us. You are divinely blessed, and it feels like Spirit is saying to them, to the divine, you are a pure flower. You are a pure part of nature. It's also talking about blossoming. You know, we will be rewarded, and all this stuff that you're doing is you blossoming. You are blossoming, or you're about to be blossoming. Not sure where to put this really. I want to put it on the 8 of Pentacles. May we have one for the periphery of the matter. So the heart of the matter is that you are blossoming in what you're doing. You're being asked to wait in divine timing, wait in a state of grace. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, another enamelled charm, guys. And it's not only the white hair, but it's the pulling the magic rabbit out of the hat. This is what they've given you. Magic is afoot in this endeavour and in this reading, talking about what you're doing. I'm also going to put that on the 8 of Pentacles here. Magic is on its way. What I also love about this charm is that it is facing left. It is facing the future. So I feel that there is a huge dose of divine magic. Also magic, because you've created magic. What you do in your creation and your gift, you create magic and you share that with the world in whichever form it is. You are magic, and what you're doing is magical. I love that, guys. So, thank you for being here. One last bit of information. If you happen to be in the UK, in Dorset, in southwest UK, England, this coming weekend, bank holiday weekend, there is a very marvellous festival that's happening. It's the first of its kind, and it's called the Don't Panic Festival. And it's to do with all things Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's over 3 days, the 23rd to the 25th. Now, those of you that follow me know that I'm in a band, a folk fusion band, Midnight to Blue. We are performing on the acoustic stage on Monday at 1:20. We have a 20-minute set, so please wish us luck. Send us love and light for that. But please get yourself along to the Don't Panic Festival. All things Douglas Adams. I'm a great fan of that. I remember listening to that as a kid, to the radio series, which was the first thing that he did. The first creation of Hitchhiker was that radio show. And he created it in the village of Stallbridge in Dorset. And that's where the festival is, this coming Bank Holiday Monday. It's on, the details are on Facebook. Go and have a look. Book your ticket. I think there are limited tickets. I think there's something like 2,000 tickets. So, well, if you want to go, you need to get onto that. There'll be all sorts of amazing things. Lots of family fun, but lots of fantastic music. So, without further diddly day, I'm going to say thank you for being here and for this wonderful fixed signs reading. I've loved doing it. Please like, share and subscribe. If you want to buy me a coffee, there's a little button somewhere. Have a look. Grateful for any who do. But your presence is really, really gratefully received. And I will see you in the next one, my friends. Sorry it's been so long. Life has sort of taken over, as it sometimes does. But I've loved being here, and I will see you again in the next one. Watch out for the shorts. There'll be a few more of those coming up soon. So I'm wishing you a really lovely Bank Holiday Monday, if you're here